Let's see if this says I'm live. My live. I'm going to be going live in my Facebook group, Talent Managers for Actors, in about an hour. But I wanted to stop in here and have a conversation and invite you guys from Facebook to come on over into Talent Managers for Actors on Facebook. You want to join my Facebook page, Talent Managers for Actors, if you're not already a member, so that you can come and watch 5 days of live streams I'm going to do for the next 5 days at 12 noon Pacific time. It's 1 hour and 4 minutes. Hi, Gavin. Hey, everybody. I am just so happy to be here. You know, YouTube is my home. I love it here. I'm going to be doing more content here, and I'm excited. It's so great to see you guys. I've been very, very, very busy. You know that we have been redoing the Hollywood Winner Circle. It's my online course, and it's been taking a lot of time this summer, but we're almost done. We're almost launching the whole new thing, so praise God. But anyway, I wanted to come over and say to you, yes, you need a mentor. You guys need a mentor. And here's a story, a real story I wanted to tell you from this morning, okay? So I was in my Facebook group, Talent Managers for Actors, and I am looking at something on Mondays that's called Monologue Monday. We set it up so that actors could do a monologue and post it in the group because there's 150 agents, managers, casting directors, writers, producers, acting coaches, etc. in the group. And we watch the Monologue Mondays and we watch the Representation Sundays to look for new talent because we're trying to discover stars, right? So I'm looking through the Monologue Mondays and I see this guy and his monologue is fucking amazing. Amazing. My first thought is, okay, I gotta show him to someone. I gotta show him. I know 1,000 directors and casting directors and agents and managers. I can get him representation in about five seconds. I can also get him meetings with all kinds of agents and managers. I can send over his Actors Access link to several producers that I know are casting that would love him. So what do I start to do? Look for his materials. And this is why you guys need a coach. Because if you're new, you have no idea what you're doing and you are missing opportunities. Just like this kid just missed a big one with me. So I'm looking at the monologue again and again because I'm like, damn, he's good. The levels are good. His acting is great. But I can't just call someone up and say, hey, his acting is great. I need to show it. I got to prove it. I got to prove he's serious about this thing. So I look on IMDb on his name, can't find a profile. I see a whole bunch of people with his name, but no picture. So I have no idea which one he is. That's a mistake. So then I'm like, all right, let me look on Actors Access. And I type in his name. Nothing comes up. I'm looking at his link. Resumes.actorsaccess.com, his name. No link. This is another massive problem. Massive problem. Because if that link was there, I could have seen his resume on Actors Access. And then I could have looked at his training. I could have looked to see what films he's done. I could have taken if he had clips up there, I could, take the link and I could send the link to agents I want him to meet with, managers I think he would be a good fit with, and writers or directors or producers that could hire him for feature films. But there's no link. There's no link. So I go on Facebook. I look for the actor. I get a hold of him and I'm like, excuse me, can I have your link to Actors Access? Oh, I don't have a link to Actors Access. Well, make one. So I sit there while he's making his link. I don't know how to do it. Okay. Go into Actors Access, go to Tools, drop down to Customize Link, go into Customize Link, delete the numbers from the box, write in your name with no spaces, the same way it is on your resume, and hit save. That's your link. Now send me the link. All right, he sends me the link. What happens next? I look at his Actors Access profile. Well, no training on his Actors Access profile. Just 2 films that are completely in the wrong order. I can't make this shit up. I can't make this shit up. Completely in the wrong order with dates on them, which we don't want to see. The first column is supposed to be, what is the name of the film? Not his, dates. Okay, the second column is, our pool guy. The second column is, what did he play? A lead or supporting? Not him, the names. The third column, I don't even fucking remember. I was just like, oh my God, this is a hot mess. So I text the guy. I'm like, dude, your Actors Access profile is a hot fucking mess. For one, your resume is not formatted correctly. 2, this is not how you bill. You don't put the names of the characters. It's supporting or lead. There's no dates that go on it. You don't have your training listed, and you have 0 footage whatsoever on your Actors Access. Now, this has just become an actor I can do absolutely nothing with. And the reason you need a mentor is because you are missing opportunities like this all the time. And I felt compelled to come and talk to you about it. For a moment, this brilliant actor had an opportunity, a golden opportunity for me to fast track his career to the next level, because I have the power and the connections and the relationships. I have the ability to call a manager or an agent on the phone and in 5 seconds get an appointment. Now, here he is asking questions. Should I post my reel on AA or just stick with self-tapes? The footage on my reel looks way superior to an iPhone recording. The reel is shorter, in turn, way less expensive to post. They are hitting me on these prices. Another bullshit, another live fucking bullshit comment. You cannot be thinking about the price it costs to post your materials. He doesn't understand. He just lost a massive opportunity. If he had his shit together, if he had his Actors Access profile completely filled out with numerous headshots representing different types of characters he plays and attitudes and emotions, instead the prices are hitting him. He has no fucking idea the prices this business used to cost. Back in the day when I began in this business, days ago, we used to get something called the breakdowns by fax. Maybe you're too young to know what a fax machine is, but a fax machine is when they print out every single document, every single page, 100 pages of the breakdowns, and it comes in a stack of paper. We used to manually go through the breakdowns and write down the names of the actors we represented that we thought would be good for that role. Then we'd go to the filing cabinet under that actor's name, and if we had thought he'd be good for 10 roles, we would put out 10 headshots and put them in 10 separate envelopes to the casting directors. Then we would call something called go-between, who would pick up our envelopes from our office and take them by hand to each one of the casting directors' offices, which means the actor had to pay for those headshots every single time one went out. You couldn't just upload it for $20 or $10 on Actors Access and it's there forever and it just gets automatically sent. No. You had to literally print 50 new headshots a week and give them to your agent and manager or whatever, and they had to send them out, and then you had to give them 50 more and 50 more and 50 more all year, the next year, the next year, the next year. So when you complain about $10 for a headshot, that's what I want to do to you guys. But it's because you don't know. And there's a lot in this business you don't know. You don't know. Also, hey, everybody. Okay, so no, he's not wasting my time. He's teaching me, he's reminding me, Tanya, why I teach you guys. He's reminding me why. Because when I feel like quitting and going to do something else with my life, I get an exact reminder of why I do this in the first place. Getting your clips up on Actors Access is not a waste of money. Back in the day, years ago, you had to get a VHS tape. Do you guys even know what that is? It's a VHS tape. And you had to burn your demo reel onto a VHS tape and make 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 of those. You had to buy 50 VHS tapes and then burn 50 VHS tapes. That takes the time to burn it because you have to copy it. And then you have to bring that to your agent or manager. And when they ran out, you had to burn 50 more and bring 50 more and burn and for years because there was nothing digital. You can thank Gary Marsh at Actors Access for changing this entire business because he made everything digital. But now you got actors complaining about paying $20 for clips. Knock it off. You don't know how much money you're saving. This is why I say you need a mentor. This is why I created the Hollywood Winner's Circle course, because everything you need to know is in it. Because what you don't know can totally fuck your career up. All the things this guy doesn't know are in my course. Everything. Step by step what he has to do, right? I'm looking at all of his mistakes and I'm thinking this guy just blew a massive opportunity, because if he had his stuff together, headshots, and I couldn't make this up. He has a headshot with a tree in the background, literally behind his head, a tree. I know actors are new and they don't know what to do. That's why I do the YouTube videos. That's why I wrote the books. That's why I created the Talent Managers for Actors website. That's why I created the Winner's Circle course. The Winner's Circle course is supposed to replace me from having to have this conversation every single day of my life. I told you guys this a long time ago. I don't want to have this conversation every day of my life anymore. I put what I know in the Winner's Circle so that you guys can get it, and you'll have me in your house helping you, teaching you, showing you, guiding you, and keeping you from making these stupid mistakes, so that if you do things right, you'll be ready when an opportunity comes up. That is the whole reason I created it, so you'll be ready. This guy, not ready. Great actor. Doesn't understand the business, not ready. And so he just missed the opportunity of me reaching out to 4 or 5 agents, sending over his acting clips, his Actors Access link, his headshot, his resume, and saying, this guy, you've got to see. Then they would have looked at all his materials and said, sure, bring him in. And in 5 seconds, he would have had meetings with agents and moving to the next level. But because he was not prepared, he doesn't know how this business works, he doesn't have his shit together, he just lost an opportunity. And that's what's happening to you guys. You understand? That's what's happening to you. And every time I would get submissions with actors doing this kind of thing, I was not like other people. Delete. I was like, oh my God, you need help. You need help. Oh my God, you need help. Right? Videos, books. The Winner's Circle. Okay. But I'm not going to repeat myself for the next 25 years. I'm not. If you don't have my course, go get it. Please don't make me repeat this. I don't want to repeat this anymore. I promise you, your package needs work. Your acting clips need work. You need to know your type. Your headshots need to be popping and showing your type. Your resume needs to be filled out correctly. You don't even know how to fill it out if you're new. Don't try to figure this out on your own. I've talked to actors. I've had meetings with actors like this that have been here in LA for 6 years and still are missing opportunities because they don't have their shit together. Don't be that person. Please, don't be that person. You guys deserve better than that, okay? So that's all I wanted to say. I have to go over to TMFA, Talent Managers for Actors, and go live. I'm doing some very specific content for 5 days to help you understand the business, how it works a little bit better. So if you're not a member of my Facebook group, Talent Managers for Actors, it's free. Go join it. I brought 150 agents and managers into the group with me. Oh, my Lord. The training is still not on there. Plus, he didn't have his theater on there. I don't get it. And seriously, that's the headshot you're going to use? It's just your eyes. Dude, you're using a headshot that is just your eyes, period. This is just your fucking eyes. Nobody cares about that, period. You also don't have your training on your resume still, and you didn't put your theater. Okay, dude, I can't spend my life explaining this to you times 57,000 actors who need to understand this, period. You've got to get my course. You need to read my books, join my Talent Managers for Actors Facebook group. You are so fucking lost, period. And if you really are serious about becoming an actor, you've got to learn how the business works, period. I can't help you anymore this morning. I've spent an hour off and on helping you, and I'm too busy, period. This is all wrong. This is all wrong. All wrong. And why do I care so much? Look how riled up I get. I'm like, right? Because I care. I fucking care about actors. This guy shouldn't be having all this wrong. I hope I'm not being too harsh on you, young man, but your shit is all wrong and you need serious help. And you need help. So please go to my Facebook group and join Talent Managers for Actors. Read my ebooks, watch my YouTube videos, take my online course, because I swear to God, one of these days, I'm not going to be talking about this anymore. And everything you need to know is in it. Wendy is one of the most tolerant people in the industry. Well, if you call this tolerant, yeah. So I'll answer a couple questions while I'm here. But I mean, I am tolerant because I want to help. I mean, I really, come on. Yeah, he's welcome to see it. Come on now. Any questions? Any questions? Because I got to get going. Be calm. Light some incense. Jason, fuck you. I'm not going to be calm. If I was calm, I wouldn't have the passion to do this. You be calm. Go to a convent and be calm, or a monastery. I have actors to save. All right. So is there something else? Save the stream so I can watch later. Okay. I'll think about it. So are there any questions, people? I'm here. Oh, you can look at my beautiful ring. Okay. Let's see if he has a response. Oh, he's trying to respond. Well, good luck. And if he might not know me, but this comes from the heart. This comes from me caring and wanting to help people. That's the only reason I do this. I'm just trying to change. I'm just trying to change the way the business is done. I'm trying to change the way actors learn the business. I mean, he made a very interesting point. He said, first of all, I told him what to do, and then he asked me the same questions again. And I said, what did I just say? And then he said, oh, shoot, I'm such a dope. Let me go back. I didn't realize you said that at the very beginning. I apologize. I'm like, pay attention. Then he asked again another question I just answered. Okay. But he said something like, he did, I can't remember. He said something like they don't teach this in school. They don't teach this in, I can't find it. I mean, we've been talking since, they don't teach in art school or acting classes. I know. That's why I created the Winner Circle course, because they don't teach what you need to know. As a talent manager, I sit here and I go through the breakdowns. And then the actors that are prepared and ready with all their materials, I will submit them to casting. Any actor that's not prepared is not going to be on my roster, first of all. But let's say some managers and agents take someone that's not prepared on their roster. They're not going to send an unprepared actor to casting. If we don't have a clip that shows you can do that job, you're going to play a nurse and we don't have a clip that says nurse, we're not going to send you to casting. So if your shit's not prepared, you're not getting opportunities. How long are you going to sit on your own, making mistakes, having a bad package, headshots that don't pop, clips that don't start on you? And when I can fix that in my course, in just watch the videos and fix it. It's so simple. Reminds me of my ex-husband. I will share it personal. My ex-husband, God bless him, is one of the most successful music producers in the industry. Okay? I'll just say that. He's a very successful music producer. Not only is he extremely wealthy, he's extremely well connected, and he is an incredible artist. I mean, he's a fucking musical genius. And I was married to him for almost a decade. He's still my best friend. And if he has a problem in his personal life, he will complain about that problem for years and never fix it. He'll never fix it. It's like I said to him the other day, because he was having an issue with his relationship. And I said, dude, do this, and that. Nah, but complain. No, just do it. I can't understand the concept of people not fixing the problem. Any of you actors who haven't taken my course yet, I don't get your fucking problem. I really don't. There are thousands of actors that get it, that have taken the course, and they're getting co-stars and guest stars and series regulars, and they're booking jobs, and they're getting agents and managers. And some of you are still like, I feel bad for you, but I gotta laugh. But I feel bad for you because that's just so stupid, right? So my ex-husband's like standing at a door, and he says, I can't get in. It's locked. And I go, dude, here's the key. No, but the door's locked. And I don't know why they made this door locked. I mean, I want to get in it. Dude, I have the key right here. Here's the key. You just stick it in and you just turn it. These damn door companies. Why do they make them with lock? Why is it locked? Why shouldn't this door just let me come? And that's how he deals with his personal life, not his business, because his business is fucking slamming, but personal. I left because I was tired of holding the key, explaining the solutions are very obvious. You just have to take action on them. And even still, we've been divorced 20 years. We've been divorced 20 years. And whenever I talk to him, and that's quite a lot of the time, because now he has kids, and now he's got this crazy bitch of a wife, and he's got like all kinds of, So he's got issues, and I'm like, dude, try this, try that. Here's another key. He rejects all the keys. He'd rather complain. Some people would rather be a victim to life than have power and control and results. Can't change everybody. So I'm giving you my inside scoop based on what my experience is this morning. Yes, so I'm going to just tell you. Any questions? I'm going to go. You have 7,000 followers and no cast from TikTok. I don't even know what that means, because I don't even know what TikTok is, which means it's not necessary for you to have an acting career. If I don't even know what it is and my actors work on television, you don't need it. I don't even know what that is. Okay. I'm going to go, you guys. I got to prepare for my live in Talent Managers for Actors. But do me a favor. Don't go get your headshots until you've taken my course, because you don't know what headshots have to be. If you're new, this applies to anyone that has never been on network television before. If you've not booked a co-star or a guest star or a series regular on any television show, you've got a lot to learn. And there's people that are out here in LA or in all the cities around the country who have been here 10 years longer than you, and they know what they're doing. And there you come, don't know anything. You can't compete against the big boys if you don't know how the business works. So the course is under $300. Why? Because I want every actor to be able to afford it. You need to get it before you take your headshots, because we need to talk about your type. Your headshots have to match your type. You need to take the course before you start shooting acting reels, so that we can understand what your kind of reels you're going to go for and what needs to be in them. You need to take the course before you start uploading your acting reels and demo reels to Actors Access. Because if you're uploading the wrong parts of your reels, or parts that don't really show your strength or highlight you, it's not going to help. And you're going to waste a year or two with bad reels that don't get you auditions. 2 years have gone by that you just wasted because you don't want to spend $300 because you want to start a business in show business without a business plan. It's like my mother used to say. It's just dumb. So do it. Get the course. Join my Facebook group, Talent Managers for Actors. I'm going to be doing a live stream every hour at 12 noon every day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then I'm heading out of town. I'm actually heading out of the country, going to Mexico. And then I'm going to find my way back to Thailand where I belong for a couple weeks. So I can breathe, because honestly, this conversation drains the fuck out of me sometimes. But I can't stop because I'm so passionate about helping you guys. I'm called. Like, I'm literally in bed dreaming, and I'm, okay, actors need to know. Okay, with their resume. Somebody's got to care, right? All right, you guys, thanks. I'm going. I love you. Goodbye. Goodbye. I know there's all this. I see all your questions. How is the, well, I'll answer a couple. How is the British industry different from the American? It's not really. Can I add school plays to my credits? Yes, you can. You're going to have to watch it again. But I'm glad that you're here, Joel. Let's see. Why are most... Donatello, for example, is a Polish underground artist. Oh, well, so you know, what I do is I take brand new actors who have never been on television a day in their life, who have never been in a feature film whatsoever, who don't have any clue what they're doing whatsoever. And I developed actors. That's what I did. I developed them until they had a great package. They had great headshots, great resumes, great acting clips. Then I submitted them to casting. And then I got them audition coaching and made sure they were ready for those auditions. And then they started booking jobs on ABC, CBS, NBC, American Horror Story, Modern Family, Blackish, just tons and tons and tons of shows, leads in feature films, supporting roles in feature films, web series, all series regular, recurring roles. They're actors that started with nothing who became working actors. That is my specialty, period. I don't work with stars anymore. When I first started in this business, the very first job I had, we worked with Keith David, Elizabeth Pena, Fred Ward. The second job I had, we worked with Whoopi Goldberg. Let's see, the third job I had in this business, we had Steve Guttenberg, Ridley Scott's daughter. We had I don't remember. The fourth job I had in this business, we had Neil Patrick Harris, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Johnny Galecki, Mian Bialik, Rod Rowland, Stephen Dorff. And I worked in high level, the top of the top agencies like APA, where we represented only stars. And I worked in publicity. We represented Michael Jackson, Neil Diamond, and Dolly Parton, and Lionel Richie, Kenny Rogers, these people. So my entire career training was on how to build, what people do to build stars' careers. How do they work? Where do they train? How do those deals get put together? What does it take to be a working celebrity, to be a working actor, to be a star musician, a star entertainer? Once I decided I knew enough about that to make that start to happen for other people, I was like, my passion is not to start a company and represent only stars. When I first started, it was with a different management company called Palace Wright Management. It's called Palace Management Group now, but it was called Palace Wright Management. And we started that and only had stars or recognizable names or recognizable faces. But that was not my interest. My desire was to leave that and start a management company that represented biracial people like me, and to take people also from scratch who had nothing and teach them what I know so they could get working on television too. Whether they become a star or not, I don't know. It's none of my business. I don't want to be involved in the star end of it. I want to be involved in the, hey, you want to be an actor and you're serious and you'll do everything I say? Okay, do these things. Let's get working on TV. I had a kid that I took from 15 years old. She came from Pennsylvania. She'd never been on television before. The first few jobs we got her was a short film, a student film, a Microsoft commercial, and then a co-star, and then another co-star. And then she moved on to a different management company. So that's a girl who went from Pennsylvania to working on television, in film, and in commercials. Now she's on Guiding Light or Days of Our Lives. I don't know. She's been recurring on that show. She does a bunch of movies, and she's done 3 or 4 Lifetime movies as the star of the movie. So I discovered her when she was maybe 14. And that's an actor who's now working. If she keeps going, she might become a recognizable face, a recognizable name. I love her movies. I think she's amazing. Her name is Morgan Obenrader. And I just loved being a part of the startup. I like startups. Does that make sense? There are some investors who invest in companies that are already growing. There are other investors who like to invest in startups. That's the thrill. For me, I invest in startups. And so that's why I do what I do, you guys. That's why you need a mentor. Because you need a mentor who knows how this business works and is giving you all the tools and the information, the guidance, and the inside information that you can do it. You can also follow Bonnie Gillespie. I love that girl. She's got a book called Self-Management for the Actor. Okay? Get that book. Join her Facebook group. There's information out there for you if you really care about your career. Brad Lebec. Okay, you guys, I'll see you later. Love, love, mwah. Love you guys. I don't know how to end this. I have to figure it out. I got to end. Okay, you think you hit end stream. My mouse is doing something weird. End stream. You want to end your stream? Yes. Then what do I have to do?